Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to do some errands whereby I'll be going for my monthly shopping, and then I'll also get something for my living room. It's a new thing, so please stick around and watch until the end. I also want to go to a farm, so let's start by making breakfast. So here I'm mashing some bananas, I'm adding some eggs, yogurt. I'm also adding some oil. I'm going to leave the recipe in my description box, a written recipe for this particular banana bread. So let's just enjoy the music, and if you want to follow the recipe, you can go into my description box. Now, let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it. I drag you out your mind, and there are days I hate you, but baby, you're still mine. And we have the best times, no matter what we do. And even when we don't, there's nobody I'd rather choose. Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it. With the right measurements, you're definitely going to get something like this. Very spongy, light, not doughy, not heavy, and I love it. It's so tasty, it's so light, it's not doughy. That is how I love my banana bread. Ask me how we got here, cause you don't know how. You say we're taking on water, yeah, we're here. Thank you, Lord. I love coming to Obati Machoka's ranch simply because they have organic foods. It's a good place to go for a weekend to just relax. They have a swimming pool, they have horse rides. The place is just green, and the scenery is so good. They have fresh vegetables from the farm that you can just go and buy from there. You can buy eggs, you can buy milk from the farm. They really have a lot of things. They have swimming pool for the kids, they have horse rides. I love being in that place. And on this day I picked a few greens before I left for the supermarket, because I also wanted to do some shopping for the month. I know I'm not easy, I drag you out your mind, and there are days I hate you, but baby, you're still mine. And we have the best times, no matter what we do. And even when we don't, there's nobody I'd rather choose. Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I went for shopping. It's that time of the month that I normally do my shopping. As I said, I normally do my shopping at this time of the month, and I don't want to talk much. Let me just go straight to the things. So I got tissue rolls. Apparently I went for this Naivas premium tissue because it was the cheapest. Actually, I was looking for the cheapest tissue brand because most of the brands that I normally buy, like Tena, it was around 499, and that was an offer, which I felt was way too high for a tissue. So this was around 395, so I went for this, and I bought like 3 rolls. I'm intending to actually go for almost a whole month minus going outside to go and buy things again. So I bought 3. I went for these Pampers Soft Care. I normally buy Soft Care. They come with wipes. I don't know where I put the wipes, but I bought this. It's normally cheap at 779. This time I bought this. Yeah, as I said, I wanted to shift back to Rinsan because the other ones are really giving me problems with stomach problems. So I decided to go back to Rinsan, and I went for this. This was around 1300 and something. So I bought Rinsan, a pack of Super Bright instead of buying one all this Vaseline, Blue Seal. Normally I use the aloe vera one, but this time I decided to use the cocoa butter. Yeah, this one, it's 300 shillings. I got this aluminium foil. I need foil in the house. Apparently I wanted to get Astonish, but Astonish is very expensive, so I'm not going to put myself in such trouble. So I went for this Maxell Oxygen all-purpose cleaner. I hope it is good. It's all-purpose. I think it can clean the cooker, it can clean the whole house. Yeah, so I went for this. I said no to buying any skincare elsewhere except the supermarket. So I want to try this nourishing body wash, looking, and see how it's going to work out for me. This was around 400 shillings. Coring powder. I want to try Safisha. I've never tried it. So I bought this as well. Then I got Safisha toilet cleaner. Harpic has become very expensive, so there was no need of buying Harpic because Harpic ranges from 500 to 800. So it is Pride multipurpose liquid detergent. It's I just bought it for dishes because the other one has also gone high, so I decided to get this. And then I got some glycerin. I normally use glycerin a lot, mostly on my face. My face, I only use glycerin and some Nivea face cream. And then I bought porridge oats. I love the old-fashioned old grain porridge oats. They are so nice. They are thick and so good. So Weetabix for the babies. So I got this one. This was around 600 shillings, and it comes with an offer on the side. This one over here. So I got a shower gel for men. This is for my son. It's Imperial body wash for men. I got Toss white wash. I normally buy these. I was looking for the bigger can, but it wasn't there because I don't want to keep going back to the supermarket. So I got this. This was 1,035 shillings, which is quite affordable. I love mushrooms, so I got the mushrooms. Santa Maria spaghetti. I love Santa Maria spaghetti, and their pasta is so good. So it was going at 129 shillings. So I got 3 of them. Cocoa, I normally buy the smaller one, but I decided to buy a bigger one so that it can umix. I love umix for some reason. It makes a good mandazi. I got Mumia sugar. We don't take sugar, but for baking for the kids, I normally use sugar. There's no way I can bake minus sugar. I'm tired of chasing after brand after brand, trying to get the best rice. So since I've used this before, okay, it's not that good and it ain't bad, but it is aromatic. It also tastes good. It's so good with pilaus and biryani. So I decided to go back and start buying this. I'm tired of getting rice. Some rice tastes good, some don't taste. So I decided to go for this. It was 1400. Geisha bar soap for my girls. I normally use sea salt or pink Himalayan salt. So I got this, and this was around 260 shillings. I also got some, I really need that in my house. Then I got some brown for chapatis. I always alternate from white to brown. And then I got some grapes as well. Got some vanilla, some strawberry essence. I'm yet to use it. Then I got some milk. I got 2 boxes. This one will just go for like 2 weeks. There were, one box was going for 515, which was a bit fair. So I bought 2 of them. I also got some lotion. I love using Nivea, and I've decided to stick to Nivea forever. So this time I got Cherry Blossom jojoba oil. That is the one I'm going to continue using. This was around 600 and some. This Dove bar soap for the kids as well. As I said, we don't use the same soap because there are others who have sensitive skin. That is why I bought a Geisha black soap, and then I also got these 2. And then this is for my face. I normally use Nivea face cream. I mix it with glycerin, then I apply it on my face. Then I got some greens, but these greens I did not buy them from the supermarket. Actually, I bought them from the farm. I went to Obachi Machoka's farm. I love going there. They have very organic greens. So I got me a lot of mrenda. They were fresh. I got them from the farm. So I got mrenda. There are so many, but I'm going to make them and then I'm going to store them. I needed a lot of greens. Then I got some dania, very fresh dania. I'm also going to wash them, put them in a container, put some towel, and then they can last long. I'm very sure they can last long. So I got, these were 100 shillings. And then I bought some managu. I got managu. Managu was also 100 shillings. A lot. He was really generous with the greens. So I got the managu, and then I got cabbages. I got the red cabbages. He sold me 3 at 100 shillings. They were fresh. As you can see, they are just fresh from the farm. So I got like 6 pieces of cabbages, and that is my grocery.
Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it.
For the longest time, I've been wanting to own a TV stand, but I kept telling myself that I'll invest in one, and the design that I had seen is what I wanted, and this is the exact stand that I wanted, just the way it is. A friend of mine recently opened a furniture store. It's El Nyari. The owner is Masinti Nyari. She's a YouTuber. She also makes these things. She is really perfect in her job. I loved the stand. This is how they open it. Initially, they were to put handles, but I just postponed putting handles because of the kids. They'll keep pulling it, and then the kids will just end up standing here, and it will get destroyed. So I'm postponing the handles, but I am thinking about them on which kind of handles that I'm going to put there. But this stand is really beautiful. It has a lot of storage places where I can store. I'm intending to store kids books inside here. That was the purpose, nothing else. And then on the top, I'll get good decors and decorate the TV stand. And as we go, we can add a different thing, maybe the table, and even change a few things in the living room. I love the stand. If you want any furniture, if you want the TV stand, you can reach out to Mercy Ntinyari. She will make you nice things. I want to quickly fix dinner. I'm so thirsty. Fix dinner. And so here I have some of my ingredients that I want to make dinner with. So these are some of the ingredients. I just want to quickly fix it because I'm really tired. It's been a long day. I have this meat that I have been marinating for 2 days. It's actually that soft part of beef meat. It's called a lean beef. I'm a fillet. Yeah, the fillet part. It's very soft. It's very soft, and it cooks very quickly. So I did cut it into these shapes. And then here, what I did marinate it with is we have garlic inside here, we have ginger, we have oil, and we have salt and onions. I did crush the onions. So those are the ingredients that I did use to marinate it. So for 2 days, and I did put it in the fridge to settle. Then I have mushrooms. I love mushrooms. Honestly, it depends on how you make your mushrooms. With me, I don't wash my mushrooms. What I normally do is just wipe them to retain the flavors and aroma of mushrooms. Just wipe them. But if they are very dirty and they have a lot of soil, you can wash them. But this one did not have, so I opted to just wipe them. Then I have my green and red pepper here, and then I have carrots over here. I have some chopped garlic, and then I have the onions. So let's then I forgot, I have mushroom soy sauce. I have it here, the dark mushroom soy sauce. I love using this pan. So into my pan, I'm going to add just a little bit of oil. If need be for me to add, I'll add. Then I'm going to add the meat without the waters in it. I love the aroma of the garlic and ginger in them. It really smells so good. So I'll just let it cook on its own because it really cooks so quickly. I'll just let it cook on its own on low heat, and then I'll come back and then now start sauteing it. I don't have a bigger lid, but I'll just use the one that is available. Cover it, let it cook on low heat for like 10 minutes, and then I'll come back and continue. It's done steaming for the 10 minutes. So I'm going to mix it. And then the next ingredient that I want to add in is, I'm going to add in the onions. Then I'm going to continue mixing until the onions are slightly caramelized or maybe slightly golden. At this time, I've added the heat. It's high heat now. So I'm not adding any salt because the soy sauce that I want to use has salt already. So if I add any salt, I'm going to there's going to be a lot of salt in this dish. And because I had marinated this meat with salt, there is no need of adding salt unless it was not much. Then I could have added, but I've tested and the salt is good and it's well balanced. By soaking not soaking, by marinating this meat using crushed onions and garlic and ginger, and then marinating it in the fridge for some time really gives out good flavors from the onions and those natural ingredients. It really makes this meat very flavorful. Fillet part of the beef is never hard and it's never chewy, and if you cook it like you could boil normal meat, it really softens if you want to cook it that way, but I prefer sauteing it because it really brings out good flavors and it's very tasty. The next thing that I want to add in is the mushrooms, and I'm going to let these mushrooms also get a little bit of golden brown. Remember, mushrooms also release their own juices, and those juices I really need them on this meat to make the meat very flavorful.
Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down.
With this recipe, I'm not using any powdered spice, so I've added in the garlic. I'm going to continue mixing until they are well combined. As you can see, the mushrooms have really browned nicely. So that I can just cook it on low heat to avoid things burning. I just want the mushrooms and everything to absorb the flavors.
We're gonna drown, but we both know how to swim, no
A
worries.
5 spoonful of soy sauce. It's dark mushroom sauce, soy sauce. If you use too much soy sauce, it will alter the taste of the meat and the mushrooms. So I've used like 5 spoonful of mushroom soy sauce. So at this point, I'm going to increase the heat. Then I'll continue mixing it until everything is well combined. The meat and the mushrooms get the flavors of the soy sauce. This is the marinade from the juices from the meat. The flavors here are just amazing, I'm telling you. So I'll also mix nicely, and then I'll let the sauce cook until they dry up. It's been cooking for like 3 minutes now. I'm going to add in the carrots. I will give it a good mix. At this point, I've lowered the heat, so I'm adding the peppers. I'm gonna mix them as well. I've lowered the heat, so I'll just let them cook on low heat. Not so much because I love my peppers crunchy. I just want the meat to get the aromas of the peppers. At this point, I'm adding some dry herbs. This is sage, tarragon, thyme and rosemary. Just a little bit to just bring good aromas. Dried herbs go well with such kind of meats, dried meats. I love using them because they bring very nice aromas to dried and maybe choma meat. Finally, I'll garnish my meat with some fresh coriander. Fresh coriander is so aromatic and flavorful. This brings in some good flavors as well, and also freshness. I love it. This kind of meat, I'm telling you, you'll feel like you're eating some roasted or baked or choma meat. It's so tender, it's good, and it's very flavorful as well. I love making my beef fillet like this. how I make meat fillet. Let me know in the comment section if you've ever made beef fillet, how you make it or how you prefer making it. I'm telling you, the flavors in here are really amazing. So I'm going to put it aside and then make some ugali to go with it and some greens. At this point, I wanted to make some greens, and I was making the mrenda itself. I had just made it and boiled it, so I was just going to make it so that we can take it with ugali, since I have already cooked ugali off camera.
Like we're gonna drown, but we both know how to swim. No worries as we'll fall now. Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it.
If you've been able to watch me up to this point, thank you so much. To my new subscribers, thank you for subscribing to my channel. To my returning subscribers, thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. And if you're watching me for the first time, please consider subscribing to my channel, to my Premier family. Thank you for always supporting me. And we've come to the end of the video. Until next time, bye guys.